Hello class, my name is Raymond. Today, this persuasive speech will be about why students should wear uniforms in schools. Have you ever thought about the reasons why some schools mandate uniforms? It's a lot deeper than it just being strict or it just being a rule of the school. I feel that I'm a credible source for this topic because I went to a private school and school uniforms were enforced, and I found that wearing these school uniforms helped me throughout my education in many ways. In this speech, I will go over the benefits of why students from elementary to high school should wear uniforms. The three main points that will be discussed in this speech are how uniforms keep students focused during their education, how uniforms create an equal environment for students, and lastly, how uniforms enhance school pride. For my first reason on why students should wear school uniforms is because it'll help students focus on their schoolwork and not about what they'll be wearing the next day. An article that I found from the National Association of Secondary School Principals said that when all students are wearing the same outfit, they're less concerned about how they look and how they fit in with their peers. Thus, they can concentrate on their schoolwork. Another article that I found on a website called Very Well Family, they stated that for many students, clothing can be a major source of stress. Not having certain brand name or not wearing the most fashionable items could lead to feelings of insecurity. And I feel that pressure and insecurity can greatly decrease a student's success and their overall quality of life. For my second reason on why I think student uniforms are important is because it creates a fair environment among the students. Students should wear school uniforms because it reduces peer pressure and it reduces bullying. And one of the articles that I found from the Center for Parent Education at the University of North Texas stated that when students put on uniforms, all kids are in the same playing field in terms of their appearance. I think probably it gives them a sense of belonging and feeling of being socially accepted. Another article I found was an article that researchers from the University of Nevada did. They did a study about uniforms at schools, and they stated that although 90% of students did not like wearing uniforms, the school found that there were various benefits to uniforms, such as decreases in disciplines, gang involvement and bullying, and increases in safety, ease of going to school, confidence, and self-esteem were all increased. For my third reason on why students should wear school uniforms is that it enhances school pride, enhances unity, and builds a community within the students. An article that I found called School Uniform, A Means to Meaning, Wilson McCaskill states that uniforms have for centuries represented belongings, values, traditions, and expected codes of conduct. He also explains an example of the sports teams and what their uniforms mean to them. And for sports teams, their uniform, colors, and where they're from is what makes them a team. And I believe that for students, school uniforms can have the same impact on them as well as sports teams. While some students may combat the idea of wearing the same thing every day, it is important to stress that uniforms will allow them to focus on their education, avoid peer pressure and bullying, and allows them to represent their school. All things considered, student uniforms would greatly benefit students as well as the school as a whole. And this will conclude my speech. Thank you.